Now that we have discussed object-oriented concepts and have developed some basic familiarity with Java, we are ready to look at our first Java program. This is a short and simple Java program which prints Hello Java on the console. Although this program is quite short, it includes several key features that are common to all Java programs. We will go through the program line by line and understand key features of Java programs. Don't worry if you get confused and don't understand all the things in this program. This is just an overview of the concepts which will help us to get started. We will discuss these concepts in detail in subsequent lectures. With that out of the way, let's dive into our first program. These lines at the start of the program are a comment. Comments are ignored by the compiler. Comments are most commonly used by the programmers to document their code. Think of comments as notes that you can write in the source code of your program. You can use comments to explain the logic of your code. It will help anyone who is reading the code to better understand it. That anyone includes you as well. 6 months after writing your code, you will come back to make some changes to it, and you will wonder whether this code was written by you. These comments will help you recollect your reasoning for writing the code the way it is. Java provides 3 types of comments. This one is a multi-line comment. It starts with a / and an asterisk and ends with the asterisk and /. Anything between these two comment symbols constitutes the text of the comment and is ignored by the compiler. As the name suggests, a multi-line comment can be several lines long. Moving on to the next line, it begins with the keyword class. The class keyword tells the compiler that a new class is being defined. Hello Java is an identifier that is the name of the class. The complete class definition, including all its members, are enclosed between the opening and closing curly braces. In Java, all programs start with a class. No program activity occurs outside classes. We will take a closer look at identifiers and spend a lot of time on classes later in the course. Let's go to the next line. This is a single line comment. It begins with a double / and ends at the end of the line. You can use multi-line comments for longer descriptions and single line comments for brief line-by-line explanation of code. We have now seen 2 types of comments, single line and multi-line. The third type of comment is known as documentation comment. Moving on, the next line begins with the main method. As the name suggests, main method is main entry point to your program. Program execution begins with the main method. Java is case sensitive, so the word main needs to be written exactly as it is shown here. If you change the case of main, then Java will consider it as a normal method, not the main entry point to your program, due to which your program may fail to run. The public keyword is an access modifier. It controls the visibility of class members. Class members which are declared as public, meaning class members which are preceded by the public keyword, may be accessed by code outside the class in which they are declared. The main method needs to be declared as public because it will be called by code outside of its class when the program is started. Next comes the keyword static. When a method inside a class is declared as static, it can be called without creating the object of that class. Main method needs to be declared as static because it will be called by the Java virtual machine to start the program even before any object of the class Hello Java can be created. Methods can return a value. In Java, method needs to explicitly state in their definition what kind of value they are going to return. Will they return a number, or will they return a string, or will they not return anything at all? The main method is not going to return anything, which it tells the compiler through the keyword void in its definition. You can pass information to methods in the form of variables. These variables are specified inside the set of parentheses that follow the name of the method. These variables are called parameters of the method. Main method accepts one parameter named args which is an array of strings. You must be wondering, what is this array of strings? What does it even mean? And who supplies values for args parameter? This is a relatively advanced concept to explain in this overview. You need to have some understanding of arrays and command line arguments to understand this. For now, you can ignore this. We won't be using args in the next set of programs that we write. And I promise to you that I will explain this once we have covered arrays. Next is the opening curly brace, which starts the body of main method. All code of the method is enclosed within its opening and closing curly braces. Moving on to the next line, it prints Hello Java with 3 exclamation marks on the screen by using the built-in method println. The println method prints the string passed to it on the screen followed by a new line, so that the next output on the screen is printed on the next line. The line begins with system.out. System is a predefined class of the Java standard library that provides access to the system, and out is the output stream that is connected to the screen. Don't worry if the last sentence I said didn't make any sense to you. Just remember that we use system.out.println method to output some string on the screen. The next two closing curly braces mark the end of main method and Hello Java class respectively. That brings us to the end of our first Java program. In case you are feeling that you didn't understand all the things in the overview of this program and are not comfortable with it, don't worry. It is perfectly fine to feel that way at this stage. After all, we have just looked at our first Java program. We have the entire course ahead of us to dive deeper into each of these concepts and understand them properly. So, congrats on your first Java program. You should feel happy about it. I will see you in the next video where we will learn how to execute this program in BlueJ. Bye for now.